Alright, yo, what's up guys? It's me, Shadow, back again with another tutorial video. This week, we're going to be going over how to make no stylist beats for Destroy Lonely. This is a very long time coming. I know Lonely has been teasing this project for literally like, I think over a year. I don't know the exact time frame, but like a very long time. So yeah, I'm really excited to be making this video today, guys. Before we get into the video, I just want to say I do have a different microphone now because I recently just redid my room. Finally, so I'm still figuring out the correct audio settings for myself, but yeah, this is actually going to be my last video without a face cam. I will be introducing a face cam and I will be giving you guys a room tour very soon. Very exciting things are coming for the channel, guys, so I just wanted to let you guys know that before we get into the video. Also, one more thing before we get into the video, guys, if you guys like this beat or this tutorial video and you want a more hands-on experience, I will leave a link down below to my Patreon. The cheapest tier in my Patreon is $3 a month and it gives you access to all the FLPs for my tutorial videos. That means you can download them, you'll have all the drums and presets included, and you can just toy around with the FLP yourself and have a very hands-on experience. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Huge shout out to my current patrons. I'm going to put their names up on the screen. Shout out to you guys. I really do appreciate you. And without further ado, guys, let's just hop right into this video. Starting off, we're setting the BPM to 145. Really, we're doing nothing special here. These are the drums that we're going to be using for this video. Pretty much all of these drum sounds are from me and Frost's Hex drum kit. I will leave that link down below, guys. All of my drum kits also have free demo links, so if you guys don't feel like paying for the whole kit but you want to try it out, free demo link in the description. I will leave that link down below. Moving on to melody sound selection, guys, we are primarily using Serum and we are also using my Void Serum Bank. Again, demo links down below. First sound we are using is the Atlantis pad, which is going to sound like this. Then we are using the X8 lead. Then we are using the anime pluck. Then, guys, we are using the crystal pad. And lastly, we are using the 9 effect sound. Then we are going to move over to Xenology for the music box preset, which is the final preset in our sound selection. So yeah, guys, those are all the sounds that we are using for this beat. Now we're going to hop right into how I made this beat, starting off with the melody. So guys, we are going to start off with this very repetitive, very fast, obnoxious pluck melody that's going to sound like this. Obviously, that sounds like hot garbage, and that is not something that you want to keep in your beat. So we are going to open the mixer and throw a bunch of effects on this so it actually sounds good. First thing we're going to add, guys, is halftime, which is going to make it sound like this. Then, guys, we are adding RC20 with the default preset, and we are just turning the mix down to 21%. And then we're adding an EQ to take out some low end and a little bit of high end. And that's basically going to wrap up our first pattern. Then, guys, we're going to take this really simple pad. As you can see, it's only 3 notes, and we are going to play a pattern like this. Again, this isn't really sounding too special, so I'm going to open the mixer track again and add some effects to this pattern as well. First thing we're going to do is another instance of halftime. Then, guys, we have a couple other effects. We are going to add Effectrix with the Beat Gator preset, some pretty default fruity reverb, some fruity delay with this time preset, turning it down to 9%, and then again a fruity parametric EQ, very similar to the last one, just to kind of make it sound I don't know, cooler, I guess. Then, guys, we're going to add another pad preset, and if I'm going to be 100% honest, I just kind of clicked some random notes in. Obviously, I had a good idea of like 4 to 5 notes that would work for the progression based on the previous patterns we made, and then I just took those notes and just clicked them in completely randomly. I ended up making a pattern that sounds like this. I know this is pretty shocking, but we are going to go back into the mixer channel. First off, we have halftime again. Pretty crazy, pretty unexpected. Then we have this instance of Effectrix that I just turned 100% down, so I don't really know why I have that in there. And then, guys, I have another instance of Effectrix where I'm just using the filter and I'm turning it down to 59%. Now the pattern is going to sound like this. Obviously, this is sounding way more ambient. This is way better. This is way more on target with what we're trying to do. We're basically trying to do some really ambient melodies with some crazy subby 808s and just like echoey drums, and you know, that's sort of the vibe that I'm going for today. Bro, my CPU is not doing too good. Then we're gonna add this super simple 3-note melody right here. Basically, more halftime. I should have just titled this video how to make halftime beat. Some Destructor with a bit crusher preset, which I love doing on my beats, and then a little bit of Fruity Delay. I don't know why I used Fruity Delay 3 this time and Fruity Delay 2 last time, but I promise you it was intentional and not an accident. And then guys, we have this little lead, which is basically mimicking the first lead, and it's gonna sound like this. Basically, to mix this sound, guys, we are just using a Fruity Parametric EQ to take out a bunch of high end because we really don't want this to be super heavy in our beat. And then we're going to have some shaper box with the panning preset, and you know, I don't know, I just kind of messed around with this. You don't even really hear the pan at all, but it is what it is. And then lastly, guys, we're adding that little alien sound, which is going to sound like this. Sorry, this is actually the last preset, and it's the Xenology Bell preset. It's going to sound like this. We had a lot of pads and synthetic sounding instruments, so I kind of wanted to counterbalance that with a real bell. And, you know, I feel like it was a good idea. And if you guys don't agree with me, I don't know, just leave, I guess. Altogether, guys, the melody that we made is going to sound like this. I would like to apologize for my CPU crackling. That is very annoying, and I need to get a better PC, I guess. But anyways, guys, we're going to move on to drums now. Starting off with the clap is super simple. Yeah, all I did for the clap is throw a little bit of reverb on it because I felt like doing that. Then, guys, we have the hi-hat pattern, which is nothing too crazy. It's going to sound like this. Basically, a two-step with some rolls. I'm bringing that back. I haven't said that in a while. Yeah, I mean, it's like a two-step. I'm messing around with some velocity, you know, like some notes you barely hear because it's like super, super low in velocity. I tried to really like make a large difference in the velocities of my hi-hats just to make it sound strange and, you know, a little vibey, ambient. Then, guys, we have the second hi-hat pattern that's going to sound like this. Basically, the way I made it sound that way is some Fruity Delay 3, turning it down to 11%. Fruity Love Filter with the LP to HP panning preset, some EQ and some reverb, and now you have some weird, wonky background perk thing. I don't know. Then I'm going to add a perk and an open hat that are going to sound like this. I'm also going to add the Many Lies snare. This is not the No Lies snare. This is the Many Lies snare. Then, guys, we have the 808 pattern, which is super repetitive and super simple. As you can see, there's not much I could really explain here. Shout out to Frost for making that 808 because it is really fire and it sounds good. But yeah, basically, normally I would explain the 808 more, but I didn't really do anything too special here, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then, guys, we are just adding a little PR kick. Normally, I wouldn't do this for like a sub 808 oriented beat, but I kind of just felt like doing it. I really like the PR kick, so I just added a little something like this. Altogether, guys, this is what the drums for our beat are going to sound like. Yeah, I'm going to do structuring in like 1 second. Yep, yeah, definitely wrapping this video up. So basically, we have a 16-bar hook, 16-bar verse, and that's basically it. We're going to repeat the beat from there. Another hook, another verse, another hook, another verse, and then the last verse of your beat is going to act as an outro as well. The only special thing I'm doing is basically cutting the drums out for the hook and verse for the first bar or two, I don't know, and it just kind of adds this really cool effect. And you know, I'm just doing the basic stuff. I'm taking the sounds out, I'm putting the sounds back in, and I bet you thought I was going to go over structuring, but that's all I really feel like talking about. So yeah. Alright, that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you watched this video all the way through the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys who watch my videos all the way through. If you guys like this video, leave a like. If you didn't, don't. Remember to hit the subscribe button. I post videos 2 times a week on Wednesday and Friday covering underground and up-and-coming artists, challenge videos, entertainment content, and more. Also, remember to check out my Patreon if you guys want access to all of my FLPs and just to show me some extra support. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day or night. Peace.